Hey Ryan, I heard you're thinking about getting married soon. That's so exciting. I've actually been learning some things in my Life, Love, and Money class that could actually be really helpful for you.
Yeah, we've been talking about it a lot, and I'm pretty excited. But I also want to make sure we're setting ourselves up for success. I know it takes more than just love to make a marriage work.
Yeah, you couldn't be more right. One of the things we've been learning about is actually called interdependence theory, which explains what makes a relationship successful. Essentially, it's all about how you and your partner meet each other's needs. Both of you give and receive support, love, and care. A successful relationship is where both partners benefit and feel like the rewards of being together outweigh the costs.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So it's about both of us feeling like we're getting something valuable out of the relationship, right?
Exactly. It's like a balance of give and take. The idea is that over time, the relationship should be beneficial for both of you, not just one person giving and the other taking. If things get out of balance, where one person feels like they're always sacrificing or not getting their needs met, it can actually create really big problems.
Yeah, I can see how that would be a pretty big issue. What kind of problems do you think would come up?
That actually brings me to something else we've learned. John Gottman's four horsemen of the relationship apocalypse. These are the four negative behaviors that can really hurt a relationship if you're not careful. For example, the first one is criticism. This is when you attack your partner's character rather than talking about specific actions. For example, saying you're so selfish instead of saying I feel upset when you don't consider my feelings. Another one is contempt. This is one of the most dangerous behaviors. It's when you start to feel superior to your partner and show disrespect through sarcasm, name calling, or mocking. And this can actually lead to a lot of bitterness. The third one is defensiveness. This happens when you don't take responsibility for your actions and instead try to blame your partner or make excuses. And then the last one is stonewalling. This is when one partner shuts down completely, avoiding a conversation or refusing to engage emotionally. It's like putting up a wall and blocking the other person out.
Wow, that's like actually kind of crazy. Do these couples always have these behaviors?
Many couples experience them at some point, but the key is to recognize these behaviors early and work on stopping them before they become patterns. The good news is that there are positive habits that can prevent the four horsemen from taking over.
Okay, so what should we be doing to keep our relationship strong?
That's actually a great question. So there are some key features that help build strong, long-lasting relationships. Two of the seven advantageous relationship features are responsiveness and respect for each other.
Okay, tell me more about those.
Sure. So responsiveness means really tuning into each other's needs and emotions. It's about being there for your partner when they need you, whether they need support, comfort, or even just a listening ear. When both people are responsive to each other, it builds trust and emotional security because you know your partner is there for you no matter what.
Yeah, that sounds really important. It's like showing that you genuinely care and are paying attention, right?
Exactly. It's one of the strongest ways to actually create a feeling of connection. And then there's respect toward each other, which is just as crucial. Respect means valuing your partner's thoughts, opinions, and feelings, even when you don't always agree. It's seeing each other as equals and appreciating each other's qualities. Respect helps prevent power struggles and keeps both partners feeling valued in the relationship.
I can definitely see how respect would make a big difference. It seems like without it, things can go pretty unhealthy pretty quick.
Absolutely. Without mutual respect, the relationship could become unbalanced, and one person might start feeling ignored or undervalued. But then there's respect. It leads to a healthier communication and a more equal decision making. It's one of the pillars of a strong relationship.
So between responsiveness and respect, it sounds like we should really focus on being emotionally available for each other and treating each other as equals.
Exactly. Those two features, along with being aware of the four horsemen and the independence theory, can help you and your partner build a really solid foundation. Marriage is a long-term investment, and it requires both effort and attention from both sides. But focusing on the positive aspects can really help it make it last.
Thanks, Will. This has been super helpful. I'm definitely going to keep these in mind moving forward.
No problem. I'm sure you two will do great.